Most people chase money, but they are terrified of the discipline required to keep it. Wealth is not a lightning strike. It is the inevitable result of a boring daily grind. I stopped looking for hacks because I realized that shortcuts are just traps for the lazy. The process is not your enemy. It is the only bridge between who you are and who you want to be. If you can't master your own focus for 60 minutes, you will never master your own life. I built my assets in the silence of the night while the world was busy making excuses. I stopped waiting for motivation because motivation is just a fickle, unreliable liar. Discipline is not about punishment. It is the ultimate form of self-respect. I found my answers not in books, but in the quiet room where I finally faced myself. The world is built on noise, but you are going to be built on signal. Most people need a loud mentor, but I realized I only needed a mirror. Look at the person in the reflection, because that is the only person you are competing with. A clear space is the foundation of a clear, profitable mind. This isn't just a project. This is my architecture for freedom. Sharpen your tools every single day, because a dull mind is the first step to failure. Do the hardest thing first, and you will own the rest of your day. The world will always try to distract you, but you must become impossible to move. I chose to be the signal, not the noise, and that is where the profit lives. Stop waiting for the perfect time, because time is just a resource you are currently wasting. Discipline is the only currency that actually buys your freedom. It is a lonely path, and most people will call you crazy for choosing it. Let them talk, while you focus on the only thing that actually matters, your output. Success is not about how loud you shout. It is about how much you build in silence. Focus on your goal until the world has no choice but to recognize your work. The work is the reward, and anything else is just a temporary distraction. Precision is not an accident. It is the deliberate exclusion of everything unnecessary. Real leverage is built on the intellectual capital that others are too lazy to acquire. A master builder never starts work without first optimizing the environment he operates in. When you remove the background noise of life, you finally hear your own internal signal. Patience is not waiting. Patience is the active process of filling your cup to the top. I don't follow trends. I follow the logic of systems that scale without my constant touch. Every system has a bottleneck, and the one who identifies it first owns the market. You must be willing to destroy your own bad ideas before they become your habits. Complexity is for the amateurs. True mastery is the art of extreme, brutal simplicity. A dream is just a wish until you turn it into a mathematical, repeatable process. Even in a cold, analytical world, you need something organic to keep your soul grounded. Your body is a machine, and if your posture is broken, your output will be weak. Most people are waiting for a permission slip that is never coming. Every second you spend in doubt is a second that you are handing to your competition. Freedom is not the absence of work. It is the presence of ownership over your time. The grind isn't something you finish. It is something you inhabit every single day. Use the heat of your own ambition to burn away the mediocrity of your past self. See the end result so clearly that the current reality feels like a temporary state. Order is the physical manifestation of a disciplined mind. Life will try to destabilize you, but your internal logic must remain absolute. Do not strive to be fast, strive to be constant. Constant force breaks the hardest rock. Each time you hit save, you are archiving a piece of your future legacy. Look at the work and realize that you are the one who summoned it into existence. You are the architect, the builder, and the sole occupant of your own destiny. Own your process, own your progress, and eventually, own your world. Money is simply the physical evidence that you solved a problem for someone else. Stop chasing the paycheck. Start chasing the skill that makes the paycheck irrelevant. Wealth is an architecture. You don't get rich by accident. You get rich by design. Most people treat their life like a lottery ticket. I treat mine like an operating system. When your focus is clear, the world stops being a distraction and starts being a resource. I spent 2 years building in silence, where the only audience was my own doubt. A cluttered digital life leads to a cluttered mind. Efficiency is the gatekeeper of wealth. Every page you turn and every lesson you apply compounds on your future self. Are you ready to trade the comfort of easy for the permanent reward of worth? The path is narrow. Most people lack the guts to walk it until the end. Sharpen your mind every single day. If you aren't sharpening, you are dulling. You are the most important tool you own. Take care of it. Your environment dictates your output. Give your brain no choice but to focus. Strategy requires solitude. You cannot hear the signal while you are part of the noise. Time is the only currency you can spend but never earn back. The city is just a machine. If you learn how it works, you stop being a gear in it. Work hard enough to be respected, but smart enough to be free. The work is only done when the result matches the vision. Go out and live, but never forget why you are building. Tomorrow we do it all over again, because consistency is the only magic trick. Everything is adjustable if you know which levers to pull. Each hour of work is a new version of you. You are never the same person twice. Set a goal that forces you to evolve just to reach it. If it doesn't scare you a little, you aren't playing for enough. The best builders are the ones who can handle the dark. The machine needs your fuel. You are that fuel. Don't look for luck. Luck is just preparation meeting the right door. The loop is where the wealth hides. Look at the screen and see the future you are manifesting. It starts with one click. Everything you build outlives your comfort. Respect the desk, respect the process. Breathe in the intention, exhale the doubt. One sheet at a time, one day at a time. The scale of your life depends on the scale of your discipline. The pen is a sword. Use it to cut away the fluff. Every keystroke is a brick in your legacy. Do not let the world tell you that progress should be fast. Progress is measured by the gravity of your results. The session is over. The growth is permanent. The workspace is empty, but the value is already in the cloud. You did what you said you would do. Now, go live the life you built. The chair waits for the next version of you. The time for talking is done. The time for building is now. You have the map, you have the discipline, you have no more excuses. See you in the next one.